Now let's assume at this point that you received an email from one of your club officers or perhaps the webmaster/administrator of the website, and you are already set up in the database of the website, so you're ready to log in as a member. What you need to do is you need to go over to the Members Only section, the menu here. You'll notice that once again there are no links, or the links are not activated except for the last one. You want to click on the Member Login link. This will pop up the Member Login dialog. Now what you want to do is you want to enter in your name, and as you start entering in your name, the list will show with the potential matches. So for example, for my club we don't have many members, so BO space BENN will only pull up one person, me. It'll pull up my name as it is entered in the database, followed by my member ID, which you don't even have to worry about. You click on that, your member ID will stay in there. Again, this is your member ID for your Free Toast Host website. It is not your member ID for Toastmasters International. And you don't have to memorize that. It's just something you use to log in. Now for your password, if you've never logged in before, you cannot enter a password because you don't have one. You were not assigned a password. No password exists. So you can't just get away with entering no password. You have to click the Authenticate Login. And what will happen after we click this is an email will be sent to you based on your email address that the administrator entered into the website with an authentication key. And we could see what happens as soon as we click on that. So we're going to close this window now. We've sent the authentication key to our email. And here we go. We have the authentication leak. We simply click on the link. Now notice the link in the email. It's hyperlinked, starting with HTTP and ending with a letter or a digit. Notice that the brackets are not part of the link. Notice the link is not wrapped. If your email client has linked the linked the brackets or wrapped the URL, it might not work correctly unless you copy and paste the full URL. But in this case, in most cases, it's very simple. You simply click the link. Now once we click the link, it will take us back to the website, and we'll be able to enter in our custom password. Now this is a password that we choose. It is not a password that you've already been assigned. It's not something that you have to look up. It's something that comes out of your head. The only thing you need to keep in mind is that the password needs to be at least 6 characters in length and contain only letters and or numbers. So I'm going to enter mine. Again, this is something I'm just making up. And then click Set Password. Once you do that, your password is saved. You can now close the window and you will be logged in. You don't have to log in. Now technically, you don't have to log in ever again, as long as you keep on using the same browser and you don't clear your cache, clear your memory, clear the cookies that are actually set on your system. So when you go to the site and go again and again and again, you should already be logged in. And you could tell because you don't have the member login link. You have a link instead that's asking you if you want to log out, and it shows who you're logged in as. You could also tell because these links are now active and you could actually click on them. At any time, if you do want to log out, simply click the log out button. A few notes on logging in different browsers. If you do have a different browser, like Safari or Internet Explorer, or if you're accessing it from different systems, you have different computers, you're at the library, on a laptop, you will have to log in again. You don't have to authenticate again. So if we logged out, for example, let's just pretend that we're logging in from another computer now, or even another browser. You click on the member login link, and you start entering your name. Wait for it to pop up. There we go. You select it, your name, which will display your ID. And then you enter your password, the one that you set. Now, when you click the Authenticate Login button, you're logging in, you're not authenticating. It will refresh, and you will be logged in again. So that authentication process is only a one-time thing to set your password. Or you could authenticate anytime you forget your password. It could be done as many times as you like. But you do not have to authenticate each time. And down here in the member access log, it will show, once you're logged in, who logged in and when the last time they logged in was.